Marriage is not acceptable before my altar if it is between two people of the same sex. Friday, February 15, 2013 at 10:10 p.m. My dearly beloved daughter, this mission must move on, now, to entice and embrace those who do not believe in my teachings and those who consider themselves to be Christians, but who only acknowledge me in little ways. Their indifference is hurtful. Their interpretation of my teachings, which have then been twisted to fit into their secular lifestyles, is the worst form of betrayal of me, their Jesus. Young, middle-aged and the aged, all so-called followers of Christianity, offend me with their own watered-down version, which they believe to be acceptable to God. They have been creating a new doctrine, of their own making, which suits their lifestyles. Then, they believe that they can still please God and that their doctrine is acceptable to Him. Know that only the truth is acceptable to God. Attempts to appease Him will fall on deaf ears. God will never accept lies. Nothing, no matter how well it has been dressed up and couched in beautiful language, which promotes new concepts in Christianity, and the acceptance and tolerance of sin, will be accepted in the eyes of the all-seeing God. He will never accept new laws, which belittle the sacraments, passed down by me, Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. I saved you to help you become free from the grip that Satan holds over the hearts of man. I gave up my life, willingly, to save you and free you from the chains, to which you were bound, by Satan and the fires of hell. This meant that hell no longer had power over you, as you were given the freedom to choose life in my kingdom, or death in the abyss of hell. But, what does man do in today's world to repay me for this extraordinary gift? They try to justify sin in my eyes. They present offensive sins before me and plead with me to accept lies and untruths. Worse still, they want to adapt my holy sacraments in various ways to suit their needs and then present me with an abomination. Marriage is not acceptable before my altar if it is between two people of the same sex. Yet, they do this and insult me. They beg me to accept sin, by justifying offenses against the commandments of my Father. They try to convince themselves that this is acceptable, before God, when this could never be. All the laws of God are made in heaven. Sin is a sin, in the eyes of God, and can never be justified by human interpretation. It is the deluded mindset of these modern Christian advocates, who strive, at every turn, to change and adapt the teachings of Christianity, which is damaging my Church. It causes terrible confusion. They make a mockery of God and my death on the cross. This is how Christians revert to paganism, and the switch can be rapid. False gods, false temples, false religions, all have one thing in common. Their followers honor a God, which is created by the hands of man. Such religions are insulting to God, and in one church, the Masonic temples, they pay homage, not to God at all, but to the beast. This is the price of the freedom, given to the world, by my death on the cross. This is why the world needs to accept the truth and not fall prey to the deceit, which will be planted, amongst you, by the beast as time goes on. Your Jesus.